Guess who's back? Back again. Deni's back. Tell all your friends. Hey! What up, what up, what up? Welcome back to Wonder World. It's your girl Deni. So, your girl is your girl is fresh off of spring break, and y'all, can I just say that this vacation was so needed. Like, honestly guys, I feel so much better after going on a vacation, and not even just one vacation, but just going away on vacation, period. I just feel so much better and just refreshed. It's a feeling of renewal. I just feel great. Not even gonna lie to you, I feel great. But since it's been a minute, I'm going to do a Deni Babble, and I'm going to catch you guys up on how spring break went, just some things that I've been thinking about, and yeah, so get yourself a cup of tea and let's talk. Alright guys, so if you hear the song in the background, it is Everybody Wants to Rule the World. It is a cover by Weezer. I can't remember off the top of my head at the moment who made the original version of this song, but I love Weezer's version, and I've been playing it a lot, you know, being away on spring break and such. And right now it's playing on repeat, but at any point in the video I could put my whole playlist on shuffle, so you guys know the drill. I'll just put whatever song's playing in the background. I'll put it up at the bottom so you guys know, because you know your girl gotta be your own personal Shazam. So if you guys want the details on my face, if you guys want the makeup details and such on my face, I will be posting a picture on Instagram with my full beauty breakdown. So yeah, for all you makeup lovers. Alright guys, let's chat. So spring break. Honestly, with the flip-flopping weather and the just overall mental life craziness that has gone on since basically January, I was literally just fainting, waiting, looking forward to this vacation. And so spring break is just always, it's not even just for fun purposes, which I mean obviously it is, but spring break always to me has just marked just this feeling of being able to renew myself and just feel completely at peace and feel utterly reflective, because we usually go to my favorite vacation spot in Florida, and I enjoy the quiet that I can get. Like, don't get me wrong, it is a spring break destination, so there are, you know, there's other, you know, high schoolers, college people, just people period that are going to be loud, but for the most part the end of where the area where we stay is just genuinely very quiet. So I can get up in the morning, I can go do my yoga on the beach, and I can just get myself and get my thoughts collected, and I love being able to do that. So I'm always just in a really good mood and a really good mind space when I come back from vacation, and that is one of the things that I love the most about spring break. So I just feel really good, you guys. But honestly guys, to start off my spring break actually started the week before I even left. Well, I guess you would say the week of, but it started earlier in the week with being able to hang out with my boyfriend and my friends, and that in itself is always a fun time. So it is always just, you know, it's always a hilarious thing. So moving into vacation destination number one, the following Saturday, after kicking off spring break and everything, and finding out that I was able to leave a day early, but also remembering that my mom was off the entire week of spring break. So I was so happy about that, because I love having my mom at home and just all four of us being able to go and do things together regardless of where we are. So I love that, and I love that, you know, not having to worry about work is a great thing. There's another reason why I didn't do any blogging, any filming for real while I was away, because I was in the moment, hanging out with my family. I was just in the moment. But destination number one, we went to Destin, Florida, and it is on the Emerald Coast, and it is so gorgeous, so picturesque, so just serene, and I just love it. I've been going ever since I was a kid. I want to say since 2004, and I've loved it ever since. And I actually got an idea while I was down there that I would make my own travel guide. So if you guys are going to Destin, or you're thinking about going to Destin anytime in the future, there will be a video for you guys to hear about some of my favorite places to stay, shop, eat, must-see attractions. So be on the lookout for that, because that's going to be a fun video. So yeah, we stayed in Destin from Saturday to the following Wednesday, and it was such a fun time, because one, me and my brother were not expecting to be able to leave a day early, so that was freaking awesome. And Destin's about 3 hours and 15 minutes, something like that, give or take, depending on construction and traffic, away from my hometown. So it's not even that bad of a drive. I mean, the only thing that I don't really like is when my reception goes out and I can't listen to Spotify, but other than that, I'm good. So I enjoy just being having that road trip type atmosphere with my parents and my brother, as I usually do. So that was fun. And then being able to check in a whole day early is always great, because who wouldn't want to wake up in paradise every day? So doing that was all doing that is always fun, and I love it. And I was just like, yes, it's finally here. So while we were in Destin, I had plenty of time to just chill on the beach, because the hotel where we stay at is the surrounding area is very pedestrian friendly. So you can just leave the hotel or even the condos nearby, and you can walk to restaurants, coffee house, the beach, public access beach, and even across the street to a go-karting and adventure type amusement park thing. So that is, as far as the area is perfect. But while we were down there, we were able to partake in just walking to the beach and chilling by the pool, which I love doing just because it's quiet and the water feels nice, and Spotify is giving me ads. So being able to just walk to the beach and everything, as I said, is always one of my favorite parts. But in addition to doing that, I also love that when we're down there for spring break, we're down there during March Madness. So always, I don't know what it is. I mean, some people prefer to watch games at home, which I do, and sometimes I like going out and watching games, but it's a whole different atmosphere being me and my family love sports so much, and us getting loud about games. It's a whole different atmosphere to be somewhere else and be yelling and excited about games. And I mean, luckily the first day and maybe the second day we were there, we didn't have neighbors on each side of us, so us being loud didn't really disturb anybody, thankfully. But watching, my bracket is busted. Rest in peace to my bracket. It is no longer. My second chance bracket is busted too. I don't want to talk about it. My bracket's dead. K, capital D, E-A-D, dead. But watching the games was fun. And then where we stay is also pretty close to a military base, so being able to watch the some military planes doing practice maneuvers and such was also fun, because there's an air show. Once the air show was this weekend, which I was sad because I'm like, dang, no, it was this past weekend. I was like, dang, the weekend after we leave. But I mean, I enjoy just chilling and just having fun. Basketball was hilarious, and watching planes. For like majority of one of the days, all I did was see planes flying in the sky. And if I wasn't seeing military planes, I was seeing the helicopters doing the coast to coast tours, where they go up and down the Emerald Coast showing, you know, aerial views of the beach and such. And one day, I think me and the fam are going to do a helicopter tour. And on that day, I will freak out. In addition to watching military planes and just chilling at the beach or the pool or watching basketball, my mom and I went and explored the Silver Sands outlets, which is a staple. There is no Destin trip complete without a trip to the Silver Sands outlets or to the Destin Commons. This time we hit up both. and I was on a mission to find Sephora. If you follow me on Snapchat, then you saw those snaps. But I found Sephora, but I didn't find what I wanted. I mean, I still got something, but I didn't find the one thing I wanted, which was a Fenty lip gloss. But it's okay though, because there's always next time. But we went to the outlets. Me and my mama enjoyed just having mother-daughter time at the outlets and walking around and stuff. Now, did I get something? If you follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, you already know the answer to that. But if not, then you will see in my March haul video that I will definitely be recording after this one. But it was so much fun. The weather was perfect. That was another thing. The weather was perfect the entire vacation. Like, this was the first year in the past 3 or 4 years that we did not get a day where it rained. And I was so happy, because who wants to go on vacation just for the rain? Not I, said the cat. But weather was perfect. I mean, it started off cool in the mornings, but then it warmed up, so you know, shed layers as necessary. But weather was perfect. The water temperature was great. Some people thought it was cold. I thought it was fine, but then again, I am like a Arctic queen, so the water was fine to me. Pool water was warm. The sand was not hot, so I'm like, thank God my feet are not gonna burn. But yes, temperatures were great. Weather was nice, which was fun when we were out walking to the outlets and such. I also got to go to one of my favorite restaurants, and one of my favorite restaurants in Destin is the Back Porch. It is also the oldest restaurant in Destin, so if you guys find yourself in the area, I would definitely recommend going there. And my favorite appetizer is the mozzarella cheese sticks, which I'm sure that's not surprising to people who know me. But they have a great menu. I mean, they have something for everybody, and it's right on the beach, so I mean, why not? Go during the day, watch the waves while you eat. Go during the night, you can feel that nice breeze coming off the water. It's a win-win situation. And plus, there's a cute, huge chair in front that you can take pictures in front of and in. So, yeah. I didn't get my picture this year because I was so busy just chilling for real. So, there's also a gift shop if you want t-shirts and little bracelets and knickknacks and such. So, I mean, you want some good food, go to the Back Porch. But there's a bunch of restaurants just up and down the main strip of where we stay. But there's also plenty of restaurants that are on the beach that are close to the hotel where I stay. But more on that in a separate video. But I got my food at the Back Porch, so I was happy about it. My mahi was delicious. And if you go there and if you want to try the mahi, trust me, you are not making a mistake. Get those mahi fish tacos. It comes with a mango salsa. You will not be disappointed. According to my daddy, the coleslaw is good. I cannot attest to this because the only coleslaw I eat is my daddy's coleslaw. So I can't attest to that. Y'all let me know. But on top of all that, and then shopping and everything, it was just fun. Just like I said, when I go on spring break vacations, I'm all about just having a good time and relaxing and just feeling zenned out and vibing and everything. That's literally it. Like, I have no problems going out. I have no problems actually, you know, doing more things. And, you know, sometimes I do. Sometimes me and the fam do. But at the end of the day, it's all about just relaxing and enjoying being where we are and just chilling. So that's pretty much what I did. I lived in t-shirts and Nike shorts. I got dressed up like maybe one time, and that's when we went out to the outlets because I like taking pictures and stuff in the stores. But other than that, I enjoy just being down there with the fam. It was great. Alright, so moving out of my Florida vacation, we came home and we literally had one down day. We had one down day, and that was Thursday. But Friday we got up and we were going to Mobile, which is literally my second hometown, and that is also where I plan on moving for college, as you guys know if you follow me. But we ended up going down there to see some of my family, and I always love going to Mobile and just hanging out with my family because I love my fam so much. And I miss them when I'm away. I miss them when I'm not there to see them and everything. So I love the fact that we got, you know, 2 trips for the price of one basically, and being able to just go and chill with them. And my grandparents recently moved, so I love being able to see their new place and everything and seeing how happy they are, and just, you know, sitting down and talking to them and chilling and stuff. I mean, I feel like there are a lot of people who take the family that they have for granted, and if anything, we should cherish the moments that we have with these people, with our family, with our close friends. Like, don't wait until something happens to tell people that you love them and that you care for them, and don't wait until something happens to then think about the fact that you didn't get to do what you wanted before something happened. Don't let that be a thing. Like, enjoy the people that you have in your life. Like, the genuine people who are there for you and care and love for you, enjoy their company. I mean, I know I enjoyed every moment that I spent with my family this weekend. Like, I real deal did. I enjoyed every moment. I mean, if I vlogged with my Mobile family, you guys would literally be on the floor laughing at some point in time. Probably multiple times. But it was a great time. It was a great trip. I got to make peach cobbler with my grandma. This is completely and totally unrelated, but I literally just got a notification saying that they have Game of Thrones Oreos. Is Game of Thrones that big of a deal that we got whole Oreos now? Ooh, y'all, like, the song just came on, so I don't think y'all can hear too much of it yet, but Where's the Catch by James Blake featuring Andre 3000. I have been obsessed with that song. That song and James Blake's song Mile High with Travis Scott. I have been obsessed with those two songs ever since James Blake's album dropped, and I haven't listened to the rest of the album yet, but those two songs alone have me obsessed. And James Blake just has this, he just has this voice that's so freaking calming. I don't know what it is, but his voice is calming to me. But if you guys haven't checked it out, or haven't checked out these songs in particular, the album is called Assume Form, and you can find it on all major streaming services, I'm sure. Oh, y'all, let me tell you before I forget and move on outside of spring break stuff. I was trying to be a good person. I was trying to take care of my skin. And usually I have a terrible habit of not putting on sunscreen when I go into the sun. I don't be doing it. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to take better care of my skin, because I had been doing so recently. I've been doing a lot better at taking care of my skin, which is another video I'm going to do later. It's a current skincare routine video. But I've been trying to do better at taking care of my skin. You know, drinking my water, minding my business, you know. And doing my skincare routine at night. The full skincare routine. But sunscreen broke me out. Just putting that out there. What, the sun is high in the sky right now, right there where I'm about to sit, so let me put on some sunscreen. So I put on the sunscreen and I'm thinking, you know, I'm great. I done washed my makeup off from earlier, and I think I have the sunscreen up here, unless I already threw it away or put it somewhere else out of my sight. But it's Walgreens brand sunscreen, and it's the sports sunscreen. It's SPF 30. I put it all over my face, my legs, my arms, everything. And as you guys know, I have eczema, so I have to be careful of what I put on my skin. And I had been using the sunscreen for years, but then instead of dealing with sunscreen and stuff, I just an alternative to sunscreen or something on your face, what you can do is you can get a tinted moisturizer or a BB cream or even a light foundation. So what I've been using is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Glow foundation, and it's not a heavy foundation at all. It's actually very light. I'm wearing it today. It's a very light foundation, and it's buildable. Be careful how much you use, because it's a very liquidy foundation, so it comes out pretty quick. You do not need much at all. So it also has SPF 15. Some people say that it's not enough, but it gives me, I haven't had any problems using a BB cream or a light foundation for my face as far as for sun protection as well. So it gives me a good coverage, light coverage. It's the air light texture is not exaggerated. It is very light in texture, and it doesn't oxidize quickly either. So I mean, I haven't had any problems, and one day I did not set my foundation the way that I usually do, but it still didn't oxidize on me, and I wore it for about 6 to 7 hours, I want to say. I put it on in the morning, didn't take it off till later, so I didn't have any problems with oxidation. But when I set it like I set it today, Since it is a more dewy foundation, I don't use a spray. I use my Maybelline Fit Me loose powder, and I'm in the shade Deep, by the way, for shade references. And my foundation shade is 210 Classic Tan. But I didn't have any problems with oxidation or anything, and it gives me a nice base, nice coverage. So check that out. I got mine from Target in the Target haul. I'll link below, that me and my mom did. I got it from there, and I've had this powder forever because I love it. But so moving out of spring break trip talk, my spring break was really, like, I had fun on spring break and everything, but it kind of ended on a sad note. It was no kind of in it. It ended on a sad note. This past Sunday, Nipsey Hussle was shot and killed in LA, and I can't really put my finger on it or anything, but it's just, it's disturbing. Like, it really hit me. And I know for a lot of people who music moves them, and the actions of people in the community moves them in certain ways, and you guys probably know what I'm talking about. Regardless if you were a fan of his or not, what he was doing in the community was great. And just the way he went out just disturbs me, y'all. Like, I don't know if I know I'm not the only one that feels this way, but it genuinely just disturbed me to see that man go out like that in front of his daughter. Like, that part, and I can't even put it into as many words as I thought I was going to be able to, which is why I hadn't written about it on the blog or anything. But it's just, it hurt. It's like, it almost low-key felt like losing a cousin or uncle that maybe you weren't really close to, but they were still family. Like, that is exactly how it feels. And my heart, my love, my thoughts just go out to his brother, his mom, his entire family, his kids, Lauren London. Like, it sucks. When is the craziness gonna stop is what I'm wondering. Like, I'm always wondering, when is the nonsense gonna stop, you guys? Another thing I've been loving, guys, I've been loving seeing the people who won the PR search for Anastasia Beverly Hills. I've been loving seeing people's reveals and stuff, like unboxing videos and things. And one of my new Twitter besties, Medina, you guys have heard me talk about Medina before. He actually recommended my L'Oreal foundation. But I want to give a special shout out to everyone who got selected and everyone who's gotten their PR packages, and just the love that Nervina and Anastasia Beverly Hills has just created in the community, and just all the looks that I was able to see while the PR search was going on, and the people that I've been put on now because of it. But I love the love that I've been seeing. Like, it's awesome. Alright guys, well, I think that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. I mean, I don't want it to go crazy long. I don't know how long it is right now, but that's all for this video, guys. I just wanted to, you know, talk to you guys for a little bit and let you guys know what's been going on. I'm gonna get some more content cranked out to you guys, and, you know, get myself on a YouTube posting schedule. So I'm excited about everything that I've been thinking of and cooking up. But stay on the lookout on my socials too. I'm thinking about rebranding. Not necessarily changing this page, but just doing some little rebranding bits. So if I start giving polls and stuff, make sure you vote in the polls and let me know what you guys think. Check out the Wonder Mix for this week. It is in the description below. Some of the songs that you hear in this video might be on the Wonder Mix. I don't know. I mean, I do know, but you wouldn't unless you check it out. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend till you see me again. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell for the notification. I mean, you don't want to miss these videos, do you? I mean, join the Wonder World family. We love you. I love you. There's love. There's support here. But I hope you guys have a great day. And love you guys. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Mwah.